Alright, welcome to the shop. I wasn't going to make a video of this, but I figured why not. Everybody says you can't convert an electric shift Honda to manual shift, but watch me do it. I bought the parts over here that we're going to need for the conversion. The board isn't really necessary, but you can see there is some difference in it. So I think it was like $15 or something like that. So for that price, why not just buy it? Over there. Let's see what else we got in the bag of tricks. Got a gasket. The rear cover itself is Honda Bond gear change switch. I don't think you need that for it, but that's gone on this one anyway. Here's your shift lever. This comes in two pieces because Honda. And your manual shifter shaft and the seal for it. So there's two ways to do this. There's the easy way, which would be to remove the swing arm and pull the back of the motor off. Which of course is not the way I'm going to do it, because I don't have my swing arm tool here. My parents' place in the East Coast, I don't have all my tools, but so we're going to pull the motor out of this machine, put it on the table, do what we got to do, put it back in, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I'm just going to start removing plastic, and we'll get back to this video whenever. Alright, quick update here. I got the engine pulled out of the bike and over on our bench. I've already removed, you can see, two hands. Oh, look at it. That is where the shift gears go. Shift gears are right here. They will not be going back in. This is the cover for that will be going back on, as well as the shift motor, just to keep it sealed up. But other than that, we're done with the front, just to put it back together. With the shift gears. So I'm just getting started on pulling this rear cover so I can change out this shaft. As you can see, that is a hex shaft, and we have a replacement spline shaft for it that we're going to switch out. So we'll check back in once I get this cover off. Alright, I'm starting to get ahead of myself a bit here, but I got the motor out on the bench. We got the rear crankcase cover off, and you can see right here, this is our shift shaft. There's a 10mm bolt here holding it in, and now we should be able to slide this out and replace it with our normal shift shaft. I'm kind of worried about this right there falling into the transmission, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so we'll just be careful that that doesn't fall down when we're pulling this out. And I got a new seal to put in there, so I'll replace this seal, put our new shaft in, and then we'll be ready to bolt this back together. Here's a quick shot of the two shafts. Obviously you can see the new shaft. It's quite a bit shorter than the old one, and the old shaft is hex on the end, 12mm I think, and this here is spline to accept the foot shift lever. I guess this one sticks out further to allow easier access, but we're not worried about that. And yeah, that bolt is just slips into that groove on the end of the shaft to retain that shaft. You can see, bring up close here. Yeah, the end of that bolt just slides into that groove to retain it. Yeah, and as far as this seal goes, I mean, you don't have to replace it, but while I've got it apart this far, I'm gonna just replace it for the, just to make it easier on myself, just in case it goes bad later on. There's not much to it, just pull it out with a pick and replace it with a new one. Only cost a couple dollars, and it's cheap insurance. Alright, so here we go. We got the motor back in the bike here. Everything's complete on it. As you can see, electric shift, but it's got the foot shift lever on it. We did have to modify, well, it was already modified anyway, but we did have to modify it to start in gear, which means that no matter what gear it's in, you're always going to have that neutral light there. I'm sure you can do it so you don't have to hit that neutral light all the time, but I just don't really care, so that's how it's staying. Shifts through all the gears fine, reverse works fine, starts good, so as far as I'm concerned it's fixed. Foot shift, no more electric shift. These are redundant, they don't do anything at all anyway. They're not, well, they're connected I guess, but they don't do anything. So yeah, that's complete. 2004 Honda Rancher, 4 tracks in Canada, 350 ES to manual shift.